Welcome to the first ever episode of Daily Crypto Network. Where here we'll be able to offer you all of the latest news in the crypto market via social media, Twitter, Telegram. Make sure to look at all of that information down below. It's a pleasure to bring you the first video, the first YouTube recap of this week's video that had a lot of mass adoption. It's crazy to see what's going on. Although we are in bloody September, yep, the month where everything's bleeding. There's a knee jerks all over the market. Price action is crazy, but as far as news, we are moving forward. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and step into the first article. But what I would like to mention before we step in further is that this is not financial advice. Every and any single decision you take afterwards of this video is solely and uniquely your responsibility. With that being said, DCN community, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first link off of Steve Ballmer's former CEO of Microsoft, now owning LA Clippers. Back then in the day, he ended up purchasing it for, I think, a price of $2 billion, record-breaking price of $2 billion. Interested in offering cryptocurrencies as payment method. This is great for the world of NBA. This is another step forward in the entertainment space. Tying with cryptocurrencies, we know that we can see this all over the place with socios, for example, where all they do is basically offer tokens. But that'll be for another video. Steve Ballmer's LA Clippers interested in accepting cryptocurrencies. That's pretty good. Small adoption levels, but one step at a time. We're going to be here for mass adoption. I'm sure everyone's aware of El Salvador now accepting cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, as legal tender. Woo! Crazy. So let's go ahead and jump into the next link. 1.1 million Salvadorians now using Chivo Bitcoin wallet. So we know that once the president ended up accepting and passing the bill, he ended up having a couple developers create a wallet that's called the Chivo Bitcoin wallet. And although you can see all over social media tons of protests towards Bitcoin and such, we have to remember that Bitcoin banks the unbanked. So anyone with a Wi-Fi, an internet, and a telephone can basically adopt this new currency, digital currencies, cryptocurrencies, right? Perfect. 1.1 million Salvadorians now using this. This is great news since it's been legal tender. So like, what's good with that is that like the people of El Salvador are pretty much adopting the new law. Oh, low. What next? This was also on the 19th of September, by the way, guys. So let's go forward. Boom. Here we have the Korean government. So we know that cryptocurrencies is often adopted in a lot of Asian countries besides China. But Korean government here says 28 crypto exchanges have met preliminary requirements to continue operations. This is really good news for the Korean people. 28 crypto exchanges, that's a lot of different options. It's amazing. It's a lot of adoption here in Asia as well. It'll be interesting to see which Asian country will be the first to offer Bitcoin as legal tender. That'll be interesting to see. But for now, it seems that Korea is on the right path, South Korea, to be certain. And so all of this regulatory requirements will pass on the September 24th of 2021. So that was pretty much today. By the way, guys, all these links, you will find it in the description down below. Make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe. We're looking to bring you guys this type of daily and weekly news. Especially our YouTube videos will be weekly, but definitely join our Telegram. There we offer daily news on the crypto market space, right? Boom. Okay, I'm just gonna get my favorite links now at this point because this week was just hectic. There's a lot of links, a lot of adoption going on. Make sure you can stay in tune with all of these different types of adoption phases and also mergers and acquisitions, all different types of step forward to this mass adoption that we're waiting for. We can have a look at a fun one. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is not just the king of LA. Here we can understand that Snoop Dogg has revealed himself as the Ethereum NFT whale. He owns $17 million in collection. As far as NFTs, probably purchased off of OpenSea, the website, the NFT marketplace, or there's many other NFT marketplaces. But here it says he's including 9 CryptoPunks. It's really bullish, but a lot of that is just big whales that are forcing a lot of rappers and entertainers to just pretty much bring like the word out for their fan base. You know, people might not look up to their mom, but they might look up to Snoop Dogg. You know, it's that's how the world works now, right? Okay, this is another fun one. Let's get another fun one in here. There we go. Burger King. Guys, down in the chat, Burger King or McDonald's, by the way. But for me, this is what's most important. Burger King launches Keep It Real Meals NFT. So I believe that there are 10,000 meals that will be going across United States. Each meal will have a NFT assigned to it, and so that's pretty unique. You can just see that all of these companies, whether it's in restoration or whether it's in hotellery, they're all just adopting cryptocurrencies. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Now to some serious news, a bit more important. Now that we're speaking about nations, Iranian lawmakers are now deciding and coming to possible conclusions on crypto restrictions and how they could possibly offer supportive regulations for Iranians and also for their business models and their financial industry, right? So that's interesting. And we have more. We have Tom Brady, who you know, the quarterback of the Buccaneers. He wants to get paid in cryptocurrency. That could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. That was on the 23rd of September. We have a fun one because a lot of XRP holders nowadays don't know whether to sell or not. But what we do know is that the parent of XRP, Ripple, they're continuing to do their business. Here you can see that they're partnering with Central Bank of Bhutan, which is just a small country in Asia, and they're looking to launch CBDC trials. So this is the central bank digital currencies. And by the way, we also offer educational files. So make sure that you go to our Instagram and you go onto Linktree and you check out our educational files. Sooner or later, we'll be having our central bank digital currency that'll be coming out quite shortly. But nowadays, you can find an introduction to Bitcoin, and you can also find another educational just module file that we created ourselves based on blockchain technology and decentralized applications. So yeah, Ripple looking to partner with a government to launch a central bank digital currency. So XRP holders, you might want to hold on longer, but that's not up for me to decide, is it? Woo! Okay, so now let's step into the news of today, because today, wow, whether it was price action, whether it was news, whether you're on Twitter or not, if you're following the crypto space, today was monumental. Mind yourself that historically Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general don't do quite well in the month of September, but they do quite well in the month of October. So historically speaking, all of this bullish news that we're going across today could pay out in the next month. We'll see. It's quite interesting to see. But let's go ahead and begin with UAE. Yeah, the United Arab Emirates. stock market regulators. They're basically going to collaborate with their basically they have their own form of a Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the Securities and Commodities Authority, and they're basically going to collab with the Dubai World Trade Center in order to facilitate cryptocurrency asset trading and different types of opportunities regarding regulating cryptocurrency, and eventually possibly going quite a few more steps towards mass adoption. Maybe they might do so, maybe not. But what is sure is that we will be here to present to you the news when it arrives. Let's go forward. Here we have some more news of today. For those who are in the US, our US users, if you're ever using Kraken, I have some good news for you. Kraken, the crypto exchange, the American crypto exchange Kraken, is now allowing its users to buy 50 different types of cryptocurrencies with Apple Pay and or Google Pay. So just facilitating new ways to buy cryptocurrency. This is obviously interesting for some users. Some people prefer Apple Pay instead of going with their debit card and credit card directly. So that's quite interesting. This link will also be down below. But yeah, Kraken is looking for new ways to get new users as well. They're looking to expand to Europe apparently. The CEO mentioned. So of course all of these crypto companies are just looking for growth, right? So it says here that the minimum that you'll be able to buy with Apple Pay or Google Pay will be $10, and the maximum will be $7,500 during a 7-day rolling period. So obviously these criteria might change in the future. Nothing is always certain, It could change. The maximum could be more, and the minimum could be more down the road. But this is what they chose to start with, which is great. Why not? Why not? And the last article of the day, the last article that we will speak of today, for our DCN community that decided to watch this video, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Make sure you drop a like, you share this with your friends, your family, your mom and your aunt and your uncle, and you also subscribe to the channel, because these videos will be coming weekly. Today, 24th of September, Twitter went to Twitter and basically decided to add Bitcoin Lightning tips. So now it's possible for content creators to receive tips from their fan base, from their viewers. They can be able to receive tips in Bitcoin, and you can also eventually just share money around the world to whoever you want to via Bitcoin Lightning Network, of course. And here you also see the NFT authentication, but that's on another topic. Most importantly, this will be live on iOS immediately. Now that you see that Apple is in some ways seems as if they're cooperating with their new Apple 13 that's about to drop, with the iOS 15 that just dropped. They're speaking closely with Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. This is great news. We might end up finding out before 2022 that Apple and maybe Twitter hold Bitcoin on their actual balance sheets, but that will be maybe mentioned later in 2022. At some point it should come, but no rush, no panic. We go day by day with this. There's nothing that's certain. So yeah, Twitter and Bitcoin is happening, and this is going to be happening with a connection via third-party tipping services application, and yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is pretty much what we have for this week as far as content. Again, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you guys.